turn to Section 4.
You will hear lecturer talking about cultural diplomacy in international relations.
First, you have some time to look at question 31 to 40. Now listen carefully and answer question 31 to 40.
Cultural diplomacy plays a pivotal role in fostering mutual understanding and strengthening relationships between nations. It goes beyond traditional diplomacy by using cultural expressions such as art, music, film, literature, and educational exchanges to bridge divides, resolve conflicts, and promote international cooperation. This form of diplomacy emphasizes shared values and experiences, creating connections that can sometimes be more impactful than political negotiations. Historically, cultural diplomacy has been a powerful tool. During the Cold War, for instance, the United States and the Soviet Union used cultural programs, including music tours and art exhibitions, to influence global perceptions and demonstrate their societal strengths. Today, countries continue to leverage their cultural assets to enhance their global image and foster goodwill. Key platforms for cultural diplomacy include international festivals, language exchange programs, and collaborations between academic institutions. These activities promote the exchange of ideas, build trust, and create opportunities for collaboration in other areas such as trade and security. Institutions like UNESCO also play a significant role in preserving cultural heritage and promoting global cultural exchange. Digital technology has further amplified the reach of cultural diplomacy. Social media, virtual exhibitions, and online learning platforms enable countries to share their culture widely and engage with global audiences. This digital approach makes cultural diplomacy more accessible and allows nations to reach younger and more diverse audiences worldwide. While cultural diplomacy often yields positive results, challenges remain. Political tensions, differing cultural interpretations, and the risk of cultural appropriation can hinder its effectiveness. However, when employed thoughtfully, cultural diplomacy can pave the way for peaceful dialogue and mutual respect among nations. In the modern world, where cooperation is key to addressing global challenges, cultural diplomacy remains a vital tool for building bridges and fostering lasting international relationships.
That is the end of Section 4. Now, you have half a minute to check your answers. Now turn to Section 4.
You will hear lecturer talking about the role of ecotourism in preserving natural habitats.
First, you have some time to look at question 31 to 40. Now listen carefully and answer question 31 to 40.
Ecotourism has become a critical strategy in promoting environmental conservation while fostering sustainable tourism. Unlike traditional tourism, which often exploits natural environments for economic gain, ecotourism focuses on minimizing environmental impact, preserving ecosystems, and supporting local communities. By educating visitors about biodiversity and cultural heritage, ecotourism plays a pivotal role in protecting endangered habitats and wildlife. One of the core principles of ecotourism is fostering a respectful relationship between tourists and nature. This often involves limiting visitor numbers to fragile ecosystems, such as rainforests, coral reefs, or wetlands, to prevent environmental degradation. Visitors are also encouraged to adhere to strict environmental guidelines, ensuring their activities have minimal impact on the surroundings. Local communities often benefit from ecotourism through employment opportunities and economic growth. Eco-friendly lodges, guided tours, and conservation projects provide jobs while simultaneously educating tourists on the importance of environmental preservation. By involving local populations, ecotourism initiatives empower communities to become stewards of their natural environments. In addition to economic and community benefits, ecotourism serves as an effective platform for conservation education. Tourists learn about the importance of protecting natural habitats and are often inspired to support environmental causes upon returning home. This awareness has a ripple effect, contributing to global conservation efforts and funding research initiatives. Despite its numerous advantages, ecotourism faces challenges such as greenwashing, where businesses falsely claim to be environmentally responsible. Ensuring that ecotourism practices are genuinely sustainable requires strict regulation and monitoring by environmental organizations and government bodies. Ultimately, ecotourism is more than just a trend, it is a movement that promotes harmony between tourism and conservation. By emphasizing sustainability, cultural respect, and education, ecotourism has the potential to safeguard natural habitats for future generations while providing meaningful travel experiences for tourists.
That is the end of Section 4. Now, you have half a minute to check your answers. Now turn to Section 4.
You will hear lecturer talking about how intermittent work hours affect productivity.
First, you have some time to look at question 31 to 40. Now listen carefully and answer question 31 to 40.
The traditional 9-to-5 work schedule has long been considered the standard for productivity. However, with the rise of flexible work arrangements, the concept of intermittent work hours is gaining popularity. Intermittent work hours refer to nonlinear schedules where employees may work in short, focused bursts or spread their work across non-consecutive periods throughout the day. This approach challenges traditional notions of productivity and has both benefits and drawbacks. One of the primary advantages of intermittent work hours is improved focus and efficiency. Studies have shown that long, uninterrupted work sessions can lead to cognitive fatigue, diminishing productivity over time. By allowing workers to take frequent breaks or shift between tasks, intermittent schedules help maintain energy and concentration. This is particularly beneficial for roles that require creative problem-solving or sustained mental effort. Another benefit is the flexibility it offers to employees. With the ability to structure work around personal obligations, workers report higher job satisfaction and reduced stress levels. This flexibility can also make organizations more attractive to talent seeking a better work-life balance. However, intermittent work schedules present challenges. Coordination among teams becomes more difficult when employees are working on different timelines. Communication delays and inconsistent availability can impact collaboration and project timelines. Additionally, without clear boundaries between work and personal time, employees may find themselves always on, leading to burnout despite the flexibility. Technology plays a crucial role in making intermittent work hours feasible. Digital tools such as project management software, cloud collaboration platforms, and real-time messaging apps enable teams to stay connected regardless of their individual schedules. Ultimately, the success of intermittent work schedules depends on both organizational culture and individual work styles. When implemented thoughtfully, they can boost productivity, enhance job satisfaction, and foster innovation. However, clear communication, well-defined expectations, and careful management are essential to overcome the potential downsides and harness the full benefits of this evolving work model.
That is the end of section 4. Now, you have half a minute to check your answers. Now turn to section 4.
You will hear lecturer talking about digital platforms are transforming the music industry.
First, you have some time to look at question 31 to 40. Now listen carefully and answer question 31 to 40.
The music industry has undergone a seismic transformation with the rise of digital platforms. Services like Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, and SoundCloud have not only reshaped how music is distributed and consumed but have also democratized the way artists reach their audiences. One of the most significant changes is the decline of physical media and digital downloads in favor of streaming. Listeners now have access to vast music libraries at their fingertips, often through subscription models or ad-supported services. This shift has made music more accessible and convenient, changing the economic landscape of the industry. While artists once relied heavily on album sales for revenue, they now depend on streaming royalties, live performances, merchandise sales, and social media presence. Digital platforms also offer emerging artists unprecedented opportunities to gain visibility. In the past, musicians often required the backing of major record labels to achieve global recognition. Today, independent artists can upload their music directly to platforms and reach audiences worldwide. Viral success stories, where a single track catapults an unknown artist to fame, are increasingly common due to algorithms that promote trending content. Social media integration has further revolutionized the industry by enabling artists to connect directly with their fanbase. Platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter provide spaces for musicians to share behind-the-scenes content, tease new releases, or engage in real-time conversations with listeners. TikTok, in particular, has emerged as a powerful tool for driving music trends, with songs often gaining popularity after being featured in viral videos. Despite these advantages, digital platforms pose challenges. Streaming royalties are often criticized for being insufficient, prompting debates about fair compensation for artists. Additionally, the reliance on algorithms can disadvantage musicians who don't fit mainstream trends, making it harder for their work to be discovered. In conclusion, digital platforms have transformed the music industry by increasing access, visibility, and engagement. While challenges remain, the ability for artists to share their music directly with the world has revolutionized the creative landscape and continues to shape the future of music.
That is the end of section 4. Now, you have half a minute to check your answers.